Hello guys and welcome on the Swan Lake Tarot. So as for my first video, I actually wanted to kickstart this new channel with a tarot reading that would actually channel your own energy. Lately I've been thinking a lot about how there are polarities, how there is masculine and feminine energy in every single one of us. It's like there is this combination, the yin and yang, but of course there is one prominent one that is stronger than the other, and that in a way defines us, defines our journey, defines what we are being called to do here at this time, in this specific body, in a specific moment in time, with specific people, and you get the idea. And also in love, I feel like lots of people struggle with this, struggle with relationships, partners, because they don't really know if they are more feminine or masculine, or worse, they feel as if they need to change that. They need to act as the opposite would. And that's something that happens, I think, a lot. Has been going on for a long time. So I wouldn't really say that this is something happening to this generation, but it's something, that has been going on for quite some time. And I also feel as if sometimes, if you have got like a feminine energy, we are being called, to act more as masculine energy, and vice versa. And that's when problems start to arise, in how we interact with the opposite sex, but not necessarily like in terms of genders, but just like in terms of energy as well. So to cut this very long intro short, I really wanted to create this pick a card reading to get you maybe a confirmation or a glimpse into what's your energy, what's your core energy, feminine, masculine. I feel as if you need to search deep if you've got doubts, or if you are not really sure about the answer that you might get. And remember that this is a general reading, so I'm not really expecting it to be like revealing some sort of shocking truth to all of you, or to any of you really, but this could definitely be something to meditate on, to reflect on, to think about, and to explore further. I've got 7 cards. You just can pick one, guys. I really want you guys to pick just one. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're gonna start, of course, with group number 1, or card number 1. The other cards you might find timestamps in the description box or in the comment section. I'm still not sure. So what kind of energy have you got? Oh, and by the way, I'm just going to go with my intuition, with my gut feeling about this. So it's not like necessarily like cups are feminine, or I don't know, like something else is like masculine. I'm just going to go with the feeling that I receive. So card number 1. Okay, 8 of Cups. So by the way, this is like new to me. Like when I was shuffling, I didn't want to have like a preview, because I wanted to get like the very first impression with you guys. So we're getting a cup card. Okay, so my intuition game is going strong already. So 8 of Cups, well, not just because the design of this card is of course a lady moving on, but I sense that this is definitely feminine energy, because I feel as if 8 of Cups is really a cup of regeneration. Feminine energy is linked with death, And I wouldn't really be surprised if we got like the death card at some point here for some other people. Um, but I feel as if, the old concept of regeneration, birth, giving birth, and death are like two faces of the same coin. And moving forward, like leaving the past behind, I feel as if it's something that to me speaks a lot about feminine energy, about the ability, to regenerate, the ability to give birth to new conditions, not necessarily, through a pregnancy or like a physical pregnancy, but even, through some sort of metaphorical pregnancy. And I think we're getting the Empress. We might get the Empress at some point. I wouldn't really be surprised. But I'm getting that group number one, or people that chose card number one, are really all about feminine energy, are really about honoring their feelings. I don't know why, but I'm getting Cancer. So I wouldn't be shocked if someone, that picked card number one was a Cancer. Or like a Scorpio or a Pisces, but I'm getting Cancer vibe. Cups are linked, traditionally to water signs, so really in tune with their emotions. Cancer in particular is a very nurturing sign, is a really introvert sign. They feel things deeply, so I feel I'd go with feminine energy with this one. So thank you for watching. Card number two, what energy have you got? Or like at your core, what is your core energy? Two of Swords. Okay, so I'm going to be honest with I'd say this card is actually tricky, because at the beginning I was like masculine, but at the same time I'm getting that we're getting, I'm getting and we're getting, sorry about that. I think this is all about feminine energy trying to carry themselves as masculine energy. So I'd go with feminine, but it's more complicated. It's not really that simple or that plain, like feminine and that's it. I think we're talking about maybe some of you that have got like a very strong feminine energy, trying to mask it and to wear like a mask, because maybe society has in a way, scarred you, or because you just think that you cannot really be successful if you vibe on your core energy, which is feminine. And so you're like, you know what, I need to act as a boss, I need to act as man, like, or masculine energy. So I'd say there is definitely a lot for you to think about, but just know that when someone tries to deny their core identity, their core energy, because they want to be someone else, or they want to create something else, or they want to dress themselves as something else or someone else, you are never going to be 100% satisfied with what you get out of life. So I'm just gonna leave you guys like that with this message to think about it. Thank you for watching. Card number three, what is your core energy? By the way, I'm just in the dark, so I'm just going to uncover it. 10 of Wands. I think this is pretty easy. I'd say masculine energy, just because I feel as if this is really like someone that wants to provide for their family, someone that wants to build something solid, someone that likes to work hard. And it's not as if, if you're a woman, you can have like masculine energy. There's nothing wrong with that, absolutely. Or if you're a man and you're like, this doesn't really resonate, it's totally fine. We're talking about energies. And I feel as if, regardless of your gender or what you consider yourself, if you don't really fit into any of these two genders, sorry, I feel as if this is masculine energy regardless. I'm seeing someone that works hard, that isn't really intimidated by, pressure, by the workload, by responsibility, someone that wants to care for other people and in a way feels as if that's their responsibility. So I think this is definitely your core energy, like this sort of like energy that you get when you need to protect your tribe or your group or your family, or you need to take care of yourself as well. So if you're single and loving it, it's still like true, it's like you want to be rock solid, you want solid foundations for you, you want to be providing for yourself. So that's it, guys. Really quick. This was like, bam, this is masculine. Really easy. Thank you for watching. Okay, now group number 4. What's your core energy? Regardless of your gender, remember that. 3 of Swords. This is interesting because right now, I didn't get like a sneak peek of the cards. I was just shuffling and I was like, I want to get like the very first impression live when I start recording the pick a card reading. So the 3 of Swords, let me just try to ground myself. I'd go with feminine, guys, because I feel as if, I don't know, I'm just getting, the 3 of Swords is not really the most positive card ever, especially when you're asking about love or about your life or about like a situation. And in a way, this is like, this heart is going to be ripped apart. And this card at the same time gives me this sort of background story, like about someone that had to suffer a great deal to get to know themselves, still suffering a great deal to get to know themselves, and to be accepted and to accept themselves as well. So this might also be about someone struggling with their gender identity or with their sexuality as well. But if you do not resonate with this, I feel as if you needed to go through something, or you're still going through this sort of process of self-discovery that is not really unicorns and rainbows all over, but it's really tough and it's really demanding of you, of your energy, of your possibly like your mental health and sanity. It's gonna be rewarding, I promise you. And if you're here, you're already doing great, because it means that you are all about yourself and growth and prosperity and being your best self. So just know that if coming to terms with some sort of unsettling truth about yourself, or just in general growing into the person that you want to be, feels very suffering and really, 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 really difficult and taxing, just know that it's all gonna be worth it. Just know that you are worth it, and just know that this truth, whatever kind of truth this might be about, is worth it and is worth your effort and your time. But this is feminine energy. So that's it, guys. Thank you for watching. So, group number 5. What's your core energy? 9 of Pentacles. Okay, so for this one, even if we're getting a woman here, I'm not really sure this is feminine energy. To be honest, I'd say that this probably is the very first time doing, this bigger card reading that I'm like, this could be both. So this, I don't really want, to confuse you guys even more. So I'm going to try to create like two different to convey two different messages, because it's like, it's really about what feels right for you and what resonates with you. The Nine of Pentacles is not necessarily like feminine energy. Even if you're seeing like a girl here, probably like in every single tarot card you're gonna see like a woman standing here. Now, if you were feminine energy, I feel like you would definitely be the one tending to your garden and being someone really, 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 really patient. Someone that likes to water their plants, metaphorically speaking, and not. You might actually be pretty good, in nature, tending to flowers and plants. Very nurturing. I feel as if people that choose number 5 have been waiting for something big their life, or for not necessarily an event, but more like a person. I'm getting like waiting for the partner of a lifetime, or just waiting in general. So I'm seeing you being very calm, collected, waiting, patient, arranging everything in your life in a way that pleases you, of course, but in a way that at the same time leaves room for change. And if you think about it, you chose number 5, which is the number of change. So this is feminine energy. So if you do resonate with what I've just been talking about, your feminine energy. While now I'm going to present you with what masculine energy in this context would actually be like. Masculine energy would be about taking action. Taking action right now. Following your logic. And I feel as if right now you might be at a turning point in your life, and this video might just, I don't know, have popped out of nowhere on your feed and something. But I just feel as if sorry, but I just got like this very sore throat, and I just feel as if you are very conscious about what you want and what you have to do in order to get it, to go and get it. And masculine energy would be about, let's create this plan, this very logical and reasonable plan on how I can be victorious, on how I can be successful at this at this sort of quest, because I wouldn't really call it adventure. It's more like a goal. So whether, this is about a partner or a lifetime goal or a dream or any sort of personal quest that you feel, or like personal higher calling you feel like you need to take right now, masculine energy is all about taking action. It's all about making things happen. And so I feel as if you're just looking for some sign to actually tell you, yeah, you're right, you need to act just now. So if you still haven't got like your sign, this might be your sign. Or I'm feeling as if there might actually be some sort of encounter here, since we're talking about female, feminine energy and masculine energy for the same card. I'm seeing like an encounter. So if you have been waiting for a partner, trying to manifest a partner, this could actually be talking about the meeting of two opposites, the meeting of two polarities, regardless again of your gender. So yeah, if you do resonate with what I've just been talking about, then you are masculine energy. So thank you for watching, guys. Group number 6. What's your core energy? Queen of Cups, I definitely go with feminine energy. This is definitely feminine energy. This is about someone that is very in touch, with their feminine side. I'm seeing someone that is all about emotions. I don't want to put it on cliches, because I don't really feel as if feminine energy and masculine energy is really about women and men. So I wouldn't really go as if like, oh, you're a very girly girl, or you're a very like manly man or something. But I just feel as if you tend to get very emotional, you tend to get very easily moved by things that maybe average people might slight or just take for granted. I feel as if there is definitely like this soul feeling in a very intense and passionate way, life and events and people, or even small events and happenstances. And I feel as if this feminine energy here is really about taking care of other people. So you might be interested maybe in becoming a nurse or a teacher, or you might really like being surrounded by animals. I'm seeing animals, and someone that likes to take care of that. You don't really have to go to some place exotic to do this. You could just enjoy being maybe a dog sitter or something. Or maybe you might want to become a vet, or you just like to volunteer. You like to try something like that, like volunteering with pets, rescuing animals and the likes, or working around children, or maybe elders. I just feel as if there is this natural inclination for you to help other people that might be weaker, or just more in need, of someone to help them or to be around them. And you might even want to become a mother pretty, early in your life. The reason why I'm saying a mother instead of a father is just because I feel as if you are a woman, this is definitely something that you might feel at your physical core in your womb. If you're a man, I feel as if this feminine energy is all about giving the love that maybe you weren't really given. So I'm getting this message for some of you. Maybe you've always been very emotional, or someone that is very, very, very passionate about other people and is very loving and caring. And maybe in your childhood you didn't really receive this great show of affection, and now you're all about giving that to other people, maybe to your family or to your kids. And so it's like there is this need for you to provide your children or people around you in your life, even friends, with this type of affection and love. So that's it, guys. Thank you for watching. Group number 7. So what's your core energy, regardless of your gender? Well, the Knight of Wands, this is pretty easy to be honest. I'd go with masculine, because I feel as if this is all about, the Knight of Wands is about, let's go and get it. Forget about excuses, forget about, waiting and seeing how things are going to turn out. This is all about taking action, about going with it, being passionate, yes, but it's really about vibing with whatever feels like it's your duty to do, whatever you're feeling guided to do, because it's your responsibility, it's your duty. So it's something that masculine energy has a lot, of. I'm seeing gut feeling, this very strong sense of like needing to do something in every sort of situation, as if like you cannot just wait, sit down and see how things or other people are going to manage without you. I'm feeling like you like to be involved, and to like experience things firsthand. So I feel as if, this very masculine energy is all about making decisions that maybe other people might be afraid of making, about going with something that might be risky or just very reckless sometimes, or just deciding to take the road less, popular, like taking something that might be completely different from what maybe your family wanted you to pursue, like the road not taken. Yeah, I was just like, what? The road what? So the road not taken. Or just the one that is not really that popular, just like the one that you have really to make for yourself because there is no road there. So it's like you need to pave the road for other people. I'm seeing you as being like trendsetters, in this sense. So really, really, really fiery and fiery energy for you guys. So thank you for watching, guys. Definitely more videos coming, and subscribe, like, whatever. Thank you for watching.